You're watching Eyewitness News at 5.
At this hour, we are waiting to hear from Attorney General John Ashcroft about a new FBI terrorism warning, another high alert. The FBI is going to ask Americans and law enforcement to be on the highest alert for possible new attacks expected this week in the United States or at U.S. interest abroad. We also have some new developments for you at this hour regarding anthrax. A 51-year-old woman who does not work for the Postal Service has tested positive for skin anthrax. The woman had a lesion on her forehead. She is taking Cipro and is recovering at home. The woman works in Mercerville, that is in Mercer County. She lives in Hamilton Square. As a result, the state has announced that all 46 post offices that feed into the regional processing facility in Hamilton Township will be tested for anthrax. And any employee from those post offices can receive free antibiotics if they want. We'll have more for you on this developing story in a live report on Eyewitness News at 6 o'clock. And to make things even safer, the Postal Service is going forward with a plan to use radiation to decontaminate the U.S. mail. The San Diego-based Titan Corporation will provide the Postal Service with 8 electron beam systems which will destroy disease-causing organisms in the mail, including anthrax. The technology has been used in the past to sterilize medical products and even eliminate bacteria in food. The Postal Service is paying $40 million for the equipment, which could be up and running as soon as next month.
The attacks of September 11th have left law officials with the difficult task of making the country feel protected against terrorism. Today in New York City, state governors joined local officials to discuss terrorism on the home front. Correspondent Gretchen Carlson has more.
While the rubble at Ground Zero continues to burn, Mayor Rudy Giuliani joined governors from across the country in New York to ask tough questions about how a terrorist attack like September 11th could have been prevented.
We've got to go into an absolutely new revolutionary era in the sharing of information.
The meeting on terrorism, ironically planned before the World Trade Center attacks, was a chance for a lot of information sharing. In fact, Giuliani called on Congress to pass a new law requiring that the FBI share more information with local police, especially in a crisis.
It has, for a number of years, been the case in New York that there's been a tremendous amount of sharing because of the Joint Terrorism Task Force. But it doesn't happen nationally, and it has to happen nationally if we're going to really protect ourselves.
Meantime, the union that represents postal workers in New York is preparing to go to court, it says, to protect its workers. The union is demanding the main mail sorting facility in Manhattan be shut down because anthrax was discovered there. But the Postal Service says the Morgan building is being cleaned and is safe.
We're going to listen to the advice of the health professionals. If they tell us that there's a danger for our employees to be in Morgan, we will close it down. We haven't gotten that finding. In fact, they said everything we've been doing is an appropriate response.
More people continue to want to see the devastation firsthand. The latest visitors, players from the Arizona Diamondbacks baseball team in town for the World Series. In New York City, Gretchen Carlson, KYW-TV, Eyewitness News.
As America fights back, there is frustration in Afghanistan from those fighting the Taliban. The Northern Alliance says the U.S. bombing campaign isn't working. Correspondent Kimberly Dozier brings us up to date on that situation and events in neighboring Pakistan, a country caught in the middle.
The round-the-clock bombing.
In the mirror. Well, I've got to do a better job. Just like I'm asking the players to do, I've got to do a better job. And whether it's doing a better job studying or selecting the plays, whatever it might be, you've got to look in the mirror first. We'll be okay. It'll snowball once you kind of get this thing rolling, which we will. We've got some good football players, and we'll get the thing going.
Hopefully that means soon in South Philly, G. Cobb, KYW-3, Eyewitness Sports.
They go to Arizona on Sunday. All right, thanks, Bees. Well, earlier we told you about the FBI warning for possible new terrorist attacks in both the U.S. and abroad.
And right now, Attorney General John Ashcroft is addressing those issues. Let's listen in on what he has to say. A very brief news conference on a possible high terror alert. And that is Eyewitness News at 5 o'clock. I'm Pat Ciarrocchi.
And I'm Ukee Washington. America remains on high alert. We'll have much more for you coming up next on Eyewitness News at 6. Take care, everybody.
From the leader in home comfort, Trane offers a full line of quality, high-efficiency gas furnaces, heat pump, and air conditioning systems. It's hard to stop a Trane. Now get up to a $450 rebate on select equipment from participating dealers.
Visit Howard at Agway Energy Products, serving all of Bucks and Montgomery counties. Don and David at Friday's Mechanical, serving all of South Jersey. And Dawn at Glazier Brothers Heating and Air Conditioning, serving the Wilmington area.
Introducing Ford Quality Check certified pre-owned vehicles at your Quality Plus Ford dealers. Each one has undergone a 115-point inspection and comes with a 6-year, 75,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. In fact, with everything you get in a Ford Quality Check certified pre-owned vehicle, it's as close to new as you can get without paying the price. Especially now, when you can get financing as low as 4.9%. But hurry, 4.9 financing is for a limited time only at your Quality Plus Ford dealer.
What's this for?
You remember, it's a party for my family.
Oh, this tastes great. I've got to meet the caterer. Dietz & Watson? Of course. What did you expect?
Expect the best with Dietz & Watson premium meat delicacies, prepared from the leanest, freshest hand-trimmed meats, combined with all natural herbs and spices.
My family's here.
Why don't we have Dietz & Watson for my family?
Oh. Expect the best with Dietz & Watson premium meat delicacies.
This is Allergy Face. It's the face you make when your allergies make you miserable. This is Nasacort AQ. It gives you fast, effective first-day nasal allergy relief so you can fight allergy face. Nasacort AQ has no fragrance, is not bad tasting, contains no irritating alcohol, and it has a low incidence of side effects, including sore throat, nosebleed, and cough. Ask your doctor about fast, effective Nasacort AQ and help put allergy face in its place.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Larry Kane. This is a very, very difficult night here at Eyewitness News in Philadelphia for those of you who watch us, because we report the passing of a friend, the co-anchor of this broadcast, Siani Lee. As you may or may not know, Siani was killed yesterday in a traffic accident. And before we bring you the story of her extraordinary life, let me tell you what happened. Siani was driving in Schuylkill Township, Chester County at about 2:30 yesterday afternoon. Police tell Eyewitness News that she apparently did not see a stop sign at Country Club and Valley Park Roads, which is a notoriously dangerous intersection. She was broadsided by an SUV and died at the scene. The other driver suffered minor injuries. Siani Lee was just 39 years old at the time of her death. Siani was an absolute pleasure to work with, on and off the air, and her life in Philadelphia, in our view, left its mark in many, many ways.
And I'm Siani Lee, topping Eyewitness News at 6.
This was Siani's final newscast. It was last Friday night. Siani put her heart and soul into her work, and it showed. Whether anchoring or reporting, Siani was a thorough professional, always striving to get the news right and get it to you in the best and most meaningful way. And she succeeded, night after night.
In trying to present a balanced story,
After working at stations in Virginia, Georgia, Baltimore, and Washington, D.C., Siani arrived in our area 8 years ago at WCAU-TV. Rapidly, she became a popular broadcaster, won an Emmy Award, and then moved here to Eyewitness News 2.5 years ago. She quickly won our respect and our hearts. In addition to her duties as co-anchor of the 6 o'clock news, Siani launched our Eye and Money reports, in which she helped you understand the often complicated field of finance. But what about the side of Siani Lee off the air?
I get no kick from champagne.
Here is the Siani Lee most of you never saw, a gifted singer who performed with a rock band to work her way through college. She was born in Korea and grew up on army bases around the world before arriving in the U.S. at the age of 9. English was her second language. The highlight of her passion for singing was realizing a dream to perform with the Philly Pops and its famed conductor, Peter Nero, who shared his thoughts with us today.
I was very excited about having her there, and she did a wonderful job. She was a very warm, vivacious person, and she did a beautiful job singing. The audience loved her.
Siani was heavily involved in the greater Philadelphia community. She was on the board of MANA, which provides meals to AIDS patients in their homes. And every year, she joined the women of Eyewitness News in the race for the cure against breast cancer.
You can survive this thing and you can beat it.
Siani, News Anchor.